What's up, guys? Coach G here. I want to bring you the workout for Monday, April 27th today. First, we're going to start off with some clean drills, okay? Really pay careful attention to detail on these guys. When we do these so often, you're really ingraining uh, a specific movement pattern into yourself. So if you are doing these, if you're lazy with these and you have poor positions, then that's eventually the habit you're going to build. So make sure that you pay careful attention to detail on these. That's going to take us into the hang clean. We're going to go 5 sets of 3. Okay, make sure that you deadlift the bar all the way up and then lower it back down to the top of the knee, keeping your shoulders over the bar, pressing your hips back. You're done with the hang clean. We're going to go bench press 5 sets of 5. And then the conditioning is going to be a 15-minute AMRAP. We're going to go 50 box jumps. And if you don't have a box, you can do a broad jump. You really need to scale the height of the box to whatever your ability is. But generally speaking, we want it around 24 inches for the men, 20 for the ladies. When you get done with the 50 box jumps, you're going to go into 50 burpees. Remember, chest and thighs to the floor, feet leave the ground at the top. Then we're going to go 50 alternating dumbbell clean and jerks. Okay, so you're going to clean the dumbbell to your shoulder and then dip, drive, and drop to lock the dumbbell out overhead and then stand all the way up. And then make sure that you alternate every arm. And we're going to go into 50 sit-ups. So remember, shoulders all the way back where they touch the ground, and then sit all the way up to where you can reach and touch your feet. That's the standard for those. When you get done, do a little cool down walk, stretch out a little bit, do a little roll out. Okay. If you don't have equipment, it's going to, very similar as usual. Clean drills with a broomstick if you have that. Conditioning is the same, except we're going to tack on 5 extra minutes. If you get done with these 50 sit-ups within the 20-minute window or 15-minute window here, then you just start over until that clock runs out and try to keep track of all your reps. For those of you that don't have equipment, I put here for dumbbell clean jerks. If you don't have a dumbbell, you can do odd object ground to overhead. So what that means is whatever your object is, let's use backpack as an example. Let's say you fill the backpack up with books. The movement will be for you to go from the ground to the locked out overhead with that backpack any way that you see fit. So that can be like a snatch. It can be clean up the front rack and then go overhead. A combination of the two, whatever works best for you. Okay. One thing to note is that this week is kind of a deload week. The intensities on these are going to be a lot lighter than what you're used to. So what I would say is be very strict on your technique. Okay? Make sure that your positions are perfect, especially in all of our clean variations. What I would say, and this is kind of the standard that I hold myself to, but if you want to be really, really good at these, then even if you do something like take a step coming out of the hole of your clean, I would call that a no rep, and I would drop the bar and do it again. But make sure, and I would do it perfect. So, hold yourself to a higher standard, and that's how these lifts are going to improve. And then also, I think that improves our mindset in our sport. Also, if we hold ourselves to a high standard, it carries over in everything that we do. So, just know that the intensity here, as you can tell, is much significantly lighter than it has been in the past. But that doesn't mean that you take the workout lightly. That means that you hold yourself to a very high standard as far as movement quality goes. Okay. If you guys got any questions about today's workout, let me know. I'm always available.